Alright everyone, finished product so far anyway. 2018 FX. Brand new, only about 10 miles on it at this point. The green, I have plasti dipped the white plastics to camo green. These hand guards are the Cycra hand guards, the 0 OEM option. These are the, I forget who makes the mirrors themselves, but it's a Ram, maybe Ram even makes them. It's a Ram mount mirror solution. You just kind of loosen the nut there, and the mirrors can fold in for dual sport riding, so you're not smacking trees. Oh, down here I did the axle slider mod with some all thread, some washers, and a couple of bolts. Everything cut to the right length. Those are just some skateboard wheels you can get on Amazon for pretty cheap. It's got a small size there just to help protect the axles. What else do we have? I got the Mob Armor phone mount there. I've moved to that as my preference over the Ram. The nitpick was mentioned earlier. This high beam switch is terrible. You end up hitting the hazards. This is kind of weird to get to, and turning it off is even worse. You have to use your knuckle or your index. Just a nitpick on the bike. This is our stealth mode switch down here. So I'll show you. If we turn the bike on, I'll put the hazards on. So everything's blinking. Brake light works. All that. This switch kills the DC-DC converter. Everything turns off. So the flashers don't work, the horn doesn't work, the dash still works, but not the backlight. Headlight turns off, running lights turn off, tail lights turn off, everything. So it's great for off-road mode or stealth switch. I turn it back on, hazards still come back on. For running in off-road mode, if I happen to be out at night, I got just a bicycle light I was able to mount to the handlebars. It's just a flashlight basically and a mount that can look forward. Rear rack kit, again I talked about that in the last video. That came with the black plastics in the rear, so that's fine. So I kind of have this olive drab color on the front plastics, and the rest of the bike is black. I did paint the side stand as well. I think it looks a lot better with this. I might get to the silver boot guards. Your foot's in the way when you're on the bike, and even the rear foot peg. So I haven't decided if I'm going to go full black out, and actually I could even get into touching, all those bolts, all the frame bolts, and making them all black. That might be a little much, but that's I think all I've done to the bike. I'm ready to ride. I still got the belt kit on it. I haven't swapped to the chain. I'm just going to run this till it breaks. If it breaks, we'll see how durable the new one is. Again, the HRB's extra little guard there to help just keep the rear shock clean. Jacked up the preload. I'm a pretty big guy, 6'4", 225. Unfortunately, I need to lose a little bit, but I got the preloads in the rears fully jacked up, and that puts the sag pretty close to where it should be. The front, I turned a couple of turns in from the factory setting. It feels okay at the moment. I haven't done a full suspension setup yet, but we'll get there. That's it. I didn't put the new tires on yet. I'll wear these in a little bit. But it's time to start riding. That's my video.